Mic check, 1 2 1 2, mic check, 1 2 1 2. What is good? What is good? What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Of course, you know who I be, good doc, Dr. Mike TV, back again, once again. You already know what it is, baby. It's the classic in the making. First time to the channel, guys, make sure you subscribe, make sure you notify, make sure you do all the good things to make yourself well versed in the good doc's content. All my stuff, and I mean all of it, shall be listed in the link in the description area below. All right. Earlier today, guys, posted a video asking the die-hard critical question that all men need to answer within themselves. What specific body type basically turns you on, or what specific body type is something that you are looking for in reference to Filipina or reference to women in general? And I kind of believe that I would be remiss if I didn't have the open forum to give everybody their opportunity to express their well wishes about the types of Filipinas or the types of women in general they are looking for. Do you believe that thicker is better? Honestly, within yourself, do you believe that thick women are better? Now, I, the world is a very, very confusing place. All right. Let me start by saying how effed up the world is, and we should all know this by now. All right, it's no big secret. Everybody know the world is jacked up, right? We got Filipinas in the Philippines trying to whiten their skin. We got white women in the United States trying to darken their skin. It's all fucked up. We got women who once used to talk down about thicker women. Ah, oh, you're just fat and you're this and you're that. Now we got girls trying to get booty implants and breast implants to try to somewhat emulate the figures that have been popular or popularly created, for lack of a better term, by women of the African American race or African race. All right. So again, ladies and gentlemen, the world is ass backwards. All right. So once upon a time, thick women in general were frowned down upon, right? It was like blasphemy. With the exception of some men who enjoyed it, like men who represent my particular skin pigmentation, we kind of just kept it going because that was what we was used to. That was what was represented within our community. So that's kind of what we vibe with. So it's kind of like even if we transition to, of course, dating outside the culture, dating outside the race, or dating outside of the United States, period, the body type seems to be the one thing that doesn't necessarily change often in reference to what we're looking for. All right. The body type is usually something that never really changes. So, aside from the world being flipped upside down, I do have to preface this by saying you have to be willing to open your eyes or open your thought process and understand the fact that maybe, just maybe, wherever you choose to travel and or live in the world, you may not find a woman that represents that particular body type that you're looking for. You may not. More specifically, I can use the Philippines as an example. I said it in my video, I'll say it again. Yes, you can find thicker, full-figured women in the Philippines. Do I believe that you'll find them more often than you'll find the more small-framed Filipinas? No, absolutely not. The ratio of thin Filipinas to thick Filipinas, huge deficit, right? Favoring the more petite, payat, thin type of Filipina. And that's okay, right? That's okay. I believe that you got to keep an open mind. I'm always about that. Now, if you happen to travel to a place like Africa, just as an example, I kind of feel like you can somewhat pre-conclude, and I'm just saying this to be as authentic as seemingly possible. You can pre-conclude, this was without me ever actually going, that the women are likely going to emulate a body type that some men who like them thicker will actually prefer, right? But do you guys believe thicker is better? Do you guys believe that the thicker the better, the thicker the better? Or do you believe, small frame, you can pick them up, do all kinds of fancy stuff with them. It kind of turns you on a little bit more to have a more smaller, petite framed type of young lady. Or do you like them thick because you like to, you know, get it in, for lack of a better term? I mean, we are all in this together. And this conversation, as candid and vivid and as honest as I need you guys to be for me, please believe I will be that way for you. I'm just curious to know where your mindset is in reference to body types and body preferences. Ladies, for those that show up in the chat, sincerely, how you doing, baby? For those that show up in the chat, I don't want you to take anything that we say to heart as if it is directed towards you or anybody specifically like you. Okay. So if a guy prefers a thicker Filipino or a thicker type of young lady, that doesn't mean, in my personal opinion, that we're shunning off all the other women that may be petite and more smaller frames. All right. It comes with the territory. The thing about Filipinas, though, is funny as hell. And I told you guys this before, I'll tell you again. But Filipinos have a tendency to talk bad about you, whether you're fat or skinny. I love Filipinas to death, but Filipinos are brutally honest, right? If your body changed within the last time that a person saw you and you got fat, guess what? Yeah, they gonna tell you you got fat, right? I don't care if you're male, female, it don't matter. They will tell you about yourself. They will tell you about yourself. Now, if you got skinny, they'll be like, oh, you need to eat. You're not eating enough. So I'm kind of confused about even what Filipinos want because they'll talk about you if you're too small, but then they'll definitely talk about you if you're too big or if you've thickened up or something like that. Now all of a sudden it's kind of like, which one do you want, love? Tell me what you want because I can't figure this shit out myself. So as far as men, us looking to travel to places like the Philippines and places where women can represent any particular body type that your mind can fathom, do you believe that thicker is better? I do believe that a girl that is thicker, you can tell baby girl likes to eat. Likely, she could probably cook very, very well. You can kind of put it on two ends of the spectrum if you think about it, right? But again, guys, I'm here to listen to y'all. I've talked enough in my own videos, but I'll definitely carry the conversation if I need to because there's always different perspectives to look at when you're looking at a smaller frame, petite type of young lady and one that is definitely curvaceous in all the right places. You know, but again, guys, 8 in the building, man. Appreciate you guys locking in. Y'all already know the rules. Y'all make sure y'all drop that like. Do not forget to caress, molest, and distress yourself all over that like button. It wants it, it needs, most definitely has to have it. Again, guys, if you want to support, please feel free to do so. But of course, I'm happy and blessed. Y'all come through and spend a little bit of time with your boy today. Now and then, let's get it. My man Aggie Pride. I don't know, bro. Did you go to A&T, man? Because that's all they be shouting out for all my people who go to NCA&T. They always talk about that Aggie Pride, bro. I'm just curious. I don't know if you in the building right now, but my man says I prefer my women to look like that after the kids. So, ooh, young boys, don't think like that. Your last video on the subject was on point. If you guys didn't catch the last video, please, please, please watch the last video. Because what I said in that particular video was, I want my young lady to thicken up in the process. If she's already thick, I told you, she's usually 2 steps away from being fat. If your girl is already curvaceous in all the right places and she hasn't had a kid yet, chances are if she spit out one of your little crumb snatchers, ladies and gentlemen, she's going to blow up like the Michelin Man. All right, Pillsbury Doughboy. It's going to happen. And there's nothing you can do about it. And I promise you, unless that girl has a high work ethic and she's willing to take off the baby weight and all that came with it, she's just gonna blow up. And where she was once curvaceous in all the right places, it's just gonna turn into one shape. And if anybody asks me if I'm in shape, yes, ladies and gentlemen, the good doc is in shape. I am round. Round is a shape. And you can expect your young lady to probably just be the shape of round like yours truly if she's not willing to put in the work after the kid. So what I said in the video is if you have a young lady that is a small build or a small frame, chances are she'll thicken up in the process. Like I said, it's like making a roux. You add a little bit of flour, cornstarch, a little bit of water, and it starts to thicken up, right? So that's kind of the process when it comes to dealing with thinner or small framed young ladies. As a result, usually they kind of thicken in the process. But if they're already thick, they can truly only transition to probably fat. All right. So shout out to my brother there. Cal Winston says, slim thick to the pic you have posted is my type. Oh, yes, sir. The slim thick types, man. Something else, man. Sincerely, how you doing, baby? Red, appreciate your 2 likes. If you guys haven't dropped your like already, don't leave me hanging, man. My feelings will get hurt easy. My man Mel was good. That thumbnail, bro. I'm telling you. Something else, ain't it? Again, I wanted to, in the particular thumbnail of choice, ladies and gentlemen, my inspiration was somebody that I would find to be attractive, and the thicker the body type, that's something that I find to be attractive. And I kind of wanted to psychologically see if a lot of you guys were on the same level as me. I find that to be the proper amount of thickness. Sometimes girls just have this innate ability to have all of their food or whatever they're eating go straight to their thighs and their ass. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. They'll be small up top, boy, but down at the bottom, it's like goddamn carrying a cart horse or something. It's crazy. I've never seen a shit in my life, but it happens, ladies and gentlemen. And as a result, guess what? Comes with the territory, gents. Comes with the territory. My man Will, what's going on with you, bro? He says she's got to have curves. He says, I'm not dating a woman with the build of a teenage boy. That is uncomfortable and definitely an unsettling thought, sir. Definitely an unsettling thought. But I feel you. She got to show something. Like my man Martin Lawrence used to say. I don't know if you guys remember this. It wasn't a skit, but it was a comedy show he had. I think it was called damn, what was it called? I can't remember. But basically he was talking about the girls and he was talking about the female breast, and he was like, it can't just be the nipple. He said, I don't care if it's big nipple titties, small nipple titties. He said, just no nipple titties or whatever. He said, it just can't be the nipple. And that's basically the first thing that comes to mind when you said that shit, because dealing with a girl that just has like body like plankton from fucking no, who's no Plank, not plankton, Plank from Ed, Ed and Eddie. I remember Plank, right? Or am I the only one who watched Adult Swim and Cartoon Network growing up as a kid? There was a thing called Plank, or a character on the show called Plank. It was literally a piece of plywood with fucking circles for the eyes and a smile for the mouth. Yeah, I can't have a girl who's straight as a board, bro. It doesn't fit well with me, and it doesn't sit well with me. But again, I don't want to be the type of guy to judge a woman based on her body, like her body, not body preference, but based on what her body looks like, because it's not fair to us, right? Because it's not her fault, gentlemen. Girls probably didn't come out the womb wishing that they would be flat as a board. That's not their fault. So I don't necessarily want to feel as if we as gentlemen are holding it against them. That's not fair, right? I don't think that's fair. We should not necessarily hold it against them, but ideally, I think a lot of us would definitely prefer women have a little bit of curves in them. We ain't asking much, just enough to show me, okay, that I'm dealing with a chick. You know what I'm saying? Definitely want to make sure I'm dealing with who I'm dealing with. Renato, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through. I did catch your comments on the last video. I appreciate it, man. He says, well, if she's thick, she knows surely how to cook. She better. She better know how to make me some good old synagogue and adobo, man. I'm very, very straight to the point, man. I love what I love. I don't know who you're talking about. I know who I'm talking about. My man says, you know, my target is J Lo, but the smallest would be old girl. Ah, touche. All right. I'm not familiar with the body type, but I think I got an understanding of what you mean by that. My man says, I like them slim shady. Example, that's your type. Okay. And her sister before she got pregnant. Ah, ah, shit. I'm trying to remember the body type before pregnancy. I can't remember, bro. I gotta go back into older videos. And you guys know, man, I'm not over there lurking in people channels like that, bro. Gotta stay away from that shit. It's dangerous and it's hazardous to my health. So I try to avoid those channels. Y'all know that. Those are my anti. I can't do it, bro. My man said, I see Ed is Team Asia. It is what it is, man. I'm not mad at you. I mean, body type and preference is what all men. I mean, shit, women got preferences too. So who gives a shit? So again, body types, it's gonna change everywhere that we go, man. It's not gonna be the same. You can't expect that every guy is gonna like the same girl, which is why I made the video. And then people want to sit there and fucking cheat and say slim thick. I don't think that's fair. I thought about that for a second. Y'all was up here cheating. Talk about, do you like them thick or do you like them slim? They like slim thick. Nigga, that is not fair, okay? That is not a thing. It is a thing, but that is not fair in reference to what I am asking and requesting from you from the last video that we posted, right? But I get it. Slim thick, like I said, that frame is small, but it fills out when it needs to fill out. The hourglass, you know, that type of, you know, Coke bottle frame. I think that was how they used to refer to it back in the day. And I get it. Like I said, man, we all got body types and preferences. I got my own. I know what I like. You know what I'm saying? I know what I like. And I think you guys know what you like too. But in hindsight, as I think about it, would you shun away A woman that doesn't fit your body type, yes or no? Like dead ass, would you basically just shun her away? Because I'm curious to know. Because I'm human, man. And I mean, if you look good enough, like, fuck it, I'll make it work. But if she's not thick like you want her, are you just going to say, nah, you're not my type and just let it go? Far sight, hell nah. To the no, to the no. See, there we go. At least we being honest, right? That's what I want. I want honesty. Because I can tell you right now, man, ain't no way in this world I'm just gonna pass up because you just ain't thick enough. Not gonna happen, right? Because I've had some great experiences dealing with smaller women, and I've had even better experiences dealing with thicker ones. Okay, I'm not talking about fat. Okay, oh well, shit. Chubby is different than fat, but we all have our preferences. I get it. He says slim thick are usually the ones that work out. That's true. The ones that have like these thick ass legs that they can. But it looks like if they put a walnut between their ass, they could crush a walnut or squeeze a diamond out of coal with their ass. Like I know the type of girl you talk about, bro. Matter of fact, I would have put the original picture that was going to be in the thumbnail probably fit exactly what you're talking about. But I had to make sure that YouTube wasn't gonna try to take the thumbnail away from me because of my choice of thumbnail. But most of us, going back to the original question, most of us would not shun away a woman if she does not fit our body type preference. Yes, if she is probably a little bit in the obese category, there'll probably be some gentlemen that say, you know what, I can't do it. My dick wouldn't get hard for you anyways. It's okay. Let's not worry about it. Okay. That happens sometimes. I can come to quite a few situations in my past wherein I tried and it just didn't work. I was embarrassed, right? I was embarrassed once upon a time. I used to think that I had erectile disorder, bruh. I ain't gonna cap. There was once upon a time your boy thought that he had erectile dysfunction, erectile disorder because I was trying to get it in and he was not cooperating. It was funny, but it was fucked up in the situation, especially when you're a man and you trying to prove your point and you trying to show everybody that you got it like that and you can get it in, but when it don't work for you, it's a sad moment. It's a sad moment in history. But as I got older, I realized that the reason he was not cooperating and participating was he was trying to save me. Right? He was trying to save me. My man said he peeked out. He probably said, "Oh hell nah, bro. What the fuck you think we go do with this, huh? What you think we doing with this tonight?" That's some bullshit, bro. I ain't even gonna try. I ain't even gonna wake up for this, man. Call me when you get something better, with all due respect. But I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happened. I'm sitting here thinking that it's my problem, but it's just sometimes you got. Sometimes it just don't always work to your favor, guys. Sometimes it don't always work to your favor. Hey, 15 in the building, man. Appreciate y'all locking in. Y'all make sure y'all drop that like. Do not hesitate. All right, y'all know likes are free and likes are mandatory. Support is optional, but definitely the likes are mandatory, bro. My man Red said no fat women. I can respect that. Again, we don't body shame over here on the Dr. Mike TV channel. We don't body shame. But yeah, if you are 3 steps after thick, we might have to have a conversation. If you are 3 steps shy of thick, we might have to just talk about it. Even 2 steps is pushing it a little bit too much, man. My man, it says unless they're huge. Look, man, there is definitely a height and weight requirement for this ride over here. I tell them all the time, ladies, there is a height and weight requirement for this ride over here. We got we got weight limits, not necessarily height limits, but we definitely got a weight limit on the ride over here. I got to be able to make it through the process, all right? So, you gotta make sure you look out for the boy. Don't leave me hanging. Don't make me do all this extra shit, right? Because I'm still trying to make it through to the next day, man. I wouldn't shun a woman without my ideal body type as long as I'm attracted to her. And again, attraction, it comes in many different shapes, forms, and sizes. Sometimes you're attracted more so to a woman's personality than her body type. People will be like, Doc, what the fuck is you talking about, bruh? The first thing that most men are attracted to is the body type or the physical features of a woman. True. But you can't tell me that you haven't found yourself in a situation talking to somebody that you probably didn't think you would be talking to. That's happened to me on far more occasions than I can count. All right. As in, I didn't seek to be having conversations with him, but when I found out that this person's mad cool, it wasn't so much that she didn't fit the mold for what I thought to be attractive. It's just, yo, she just happened to be like a cool ass chick. Or she just happened to be down, like her personality kind of won me over. Bitches say that about dudes all the time. So please believe a woman can win over a man with her personality as well. If she cool as shit. If she talking about, look, you want to come back to my place? Check mark number one. If she talking about she trying to get it in, check mark number two. And she telling me that she ain't gonna say nothing about it, and I ain't gotta worry about her snitching, check mark number three. If I know that I can get away with getting it in, and ain't nobody gonna say some shit, I kind of feel like that's a triple W in my book, ladies and gentlemen. www.xvideos.com and Pornhub. Hey, it's better than X video and Pornhub, gentlemen. Trust me. Trust me. Mm. And do not ask me what's in my cup. All right, 14 in the building, man. I appreciate y'all locking in. He said, chubby woman can work your bed frame real good. Look, man, you better make sure you got some sturdy frames, bro. That's all I'm asking. You gotta make sure them frames are very, very sturdy. My man Renato says, aging, the shape is gonna change for everyone. True. As you age, body types change. Yes, I'm not gonna hold that against somebody. But investing 1 hour a day, I think it could be a great routine. Thick women don't get fat, and thin women develop more bottom and upper. That is true. You got to work at it, guys. I mean, it's very rare, very, very, very rare that a woman or a man, for that fact, is blessed with just great genetics. Like, I know a couple of girls that don't work out at all, but have a body like no other. I know a couple of girls that got body after getting pregnant, aka they developed titties, they developed ass. I mean, after the pregnancy. So some girls got blessed with body as a result of pregnancy, which is what I was trying to say earlier, or at least in the video that I've just put out. So some women develop over time, right? You can't have that expectation. Like, you can't expect that the way you look when you were 20 is going to be the same way you look when you're turning fucking 40. Gentlemen, trust me. I'm in my mid 30s right now, close to my mid 30s, man. And I'm telling you right now, man, if I really want to make this work, I got to work out daily. I got to watch what I eat. You know, you got to be careful, man. As you age, like you said, your health changes, your body changes, and things that you used to be able to do, you just ain't going to be able to do it. Like, I remember once upon a time, man, I used to try to bang out a chick for an hour and a half. I used to do that. I used to purposefully take my time getting it in. I used to. At least an hour. 45 minutes to an hour was good. An hour and a half was just me trying to show off, okay? I used to try that shit. Do you think I'm gonna try that shit now? Come on, bruh. 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 I'm getting too old for this shit. I don't even have an hour and a half to even dedicate to just getting it in like that. 45 minutes, I'll top out, and that's only if I have nothing else better to do in the moment. But for the most part, man, I'll knock out 10, 15 minutes, man, and I'll give you about 15, 30 minutes of the best section that I could possibly give you. After that love, I'm good, right? I don't try to outdo myself in the past. So again, as we age, we definitely got to work on ourselves. With women, if they invest time and effort and energy and working out a little bit every day, it could definitely help them out as well. All I'm saying, man, hey, Edward, bro, we can't force it, bro. I try, man. We definitely try. I'm human. I'm human. He said, if I need help, I think of Fresh Prince of Tyler Banks. You stupid, man. A woman you find attractive is Viagra. A woman you don't is saltpeter. Oh, the Viagra? Definitely. Can't do it, bro. He says, I was in a situation, super cute face, but her body was busted like a pack of biscuits. I just couldn't do it. Bro, I'm not going to force it, man. My dick is not going to work for her. I tried it, man. I begged him. I begged this motherfucker here. I was like, bruh, please, pretty please. And the fucked up thing is I was going through a drought, gentlemen. I was in a drought phase, man. I think it was probably a month or two in the game. And I was like, yo, man, I got to figure out how to catch this nut. Bruh, my man peeked out and said, nigga, ain't, I'm sorry, part of my language, but my man said, bruh, we is not about to do this. It's like I had to have a conversation with my manhood for about 10 minutes before I realized, Doc, it's just not going to work, bro. I talked to him for about 5 minutes and said, bro, just something. I'm even thinking about things that turn me on, types of body types and shit. I don't know, think about titties as ass or something, just anything to trigger myself to get myself excited. He said, no go, bro. No go, Bo. I'm not about to put you in a situation. I am not about to do this. We are not about to do this. So I was embarrassed, man. I was embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. I was like, bruh, my manhood wouldn't stand up for me, wouldn't come to full salute to save my life, ladies and gentlemen. And guess what happened? That was the day that I found Robust. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a Robust plug, but for any of you guys who know, Robust is my favorite pill of choice when I'm in the Philippines. Comes in a little package. You can get two of them for 200, yeah, the 250 pesos, something like that. Yeah, 250 pesos, $5, man. Get the Robust Max, man. Shit be hard as a rock at full salute. It don't matter if you want to hit that ass or not. That thing gonna work for you. Not sponsored by Robust, but I'm bringing it back. If you don't know what Robust is, do your due diligence. Robust, one of the best Philippine over the counter Viagra's I've ever had in my whole entire life. But the day that my man rejected me, I went straight to the Robust, gentlemen. And for all of you who are new to the channel, Doc is one of the biggest advocates for Robust when you're in the Philippines, man. But please be careful. Don't be just trying some over the counter shit. I enjoyed it because it worked for me. I don't know how it's gonna work for you. Stays in your system for at least 2 days solid, man. So you ain't even gotta think about it. Sometimes the wind can blow and your shit just go and you ain't even thinking about it. So again, I digress. But yeah, sometimes it didn't want to work for me. And at that moment I realized I had to manipulate that little bastard into working for me when I needed him to work. Okay. But life goes on, gentlemen. Life goes on. Yo, 19 in the building, man. I appreciate y'all locking in, man. Y'all make sure y'all drop a like for the good doc, bro. Hey, I appreciate you. Likes are free. They're mandatory. Support is optional. Y'all want to support? Please feel free to do so because we locking in tonight. Again, body type preferences, gents. What are your body type preferences? You good, bad, and different where you at? All right, my man B True, what's going on with you, brother? Just subscribe to your watch to watching my big brother O'Shea. Appreciate you coming through. He says I need to get my ass over there. Give me a solid number for a 1 month stay. Oh, how much money for a 1 month stay? Shit. Everybody's spending habits is different, family. That's the only hang up I have. Everybody's spending habits are different. Um, if I had to be as honest as I possibly could, family, I would say put aside at least 1,000 a week, 1,000 US dollars a week. I say 4 grand, and I know you're gonna be like, Doc, man, that's too much fucking money. That is too much money, man. You don't need that type of money. But the thing is, when you're new to the country and I don't know your spending habits and what you into and what you're not into, I would rather tell you to have more money than to set you up for less money. Because I feel like I set you up for failure if I gave you my numbers. Because you might want to live a different lifestyle, you might want to get into different things and stuff like that. So if you were gonna stay for about a month, I'd say prepare accordingly $1,000 a week. That sounds crazy, I know, but who knows what types of activities and shit you gonna want to get into, man. I don't know. And especially if you try to live it up and have and live your best life, I don't think that a smaller budget, a lesser budget than that will suit you. But I'd rather you come with more money than you'll ever need. So let me set you up with at least a stack a week for 4 weeks total. You look at that, 4 bands. I know, crazy. But again, more money than you'll ever need. It'll always work. Hey, 23 in the building. Y'all better make sure y'all dropping those likes. But I appreciate you coming through and shout out to my big brother O'Shea. Y'all know what it is. He said 3 minutes and I'm good. Far side, bro. I'm at the age where I can at least give you 15 solid. That's what I tell her. I like, look, love, I'll give you 15 minutes of the best of your life, boo. And I'm gonna give you the best 15 minutes I can give you, love. After that, I'm done. Don't ask for me to do nothing else. I'm gonna roll over, I'm gonna take this nap, and then I'm gonna get back to work. Just leave me alone. Don't touch me. I don't know what it is about women that want to cuddle up with you after you catch your nut. There is this brief period, and every man goes through it. I don't know about y'all, but I know that I do. Don't touch me for at least 5 to 10 minutes. I've got to get my shit together. After post nut clarity is a real thing, though. I will tell you this: post nut clarity is one of the realest things that you'll ever go through. And what I learned throughout my tenure within time spent in the Philippines is I've hooked up with some very questionable situations. I found myself in some questionable situations, but I'm only able to question it only after it's done. So now that it's already finished, why would you question it now since you already got your nut? So I find myself in weird psychological situations wherein I'm ashamed of myself for putting myself through a situation like that. But you know what? I have to talk myself through it and say, Doc, you did what you had to do in the moment, gentlemen. When you do what you got to do in the moment, you can't second guess and you damn sure can't question yourself. So if you think like that, I guess there's not that you can't really be ashamed of yourself anymore. But that's me, man. Renato, you only gonna get the honest version of myself. A lot of these videos don't stay up very long. That's why I'm able to be honest. But I think I'm gonna keep this one up. Just depends on how long I'm working. Not sure. My man Red says, I admit I'm shallow and picky. I think most men are. If a woman don't tickle the pickle, I'll pass every time. Nice body, ugly face, pass. Nice face, trash body, pass. No exceptions. You know what? I'm not mad at your choices, sir. You have to have standards. Again, that's one thing that a lot of guys don't take into consideration. Gentlemen, you have to have standards, guys. You have to have standards for yourself. Red, I appreciate you more now because I know that you're not willing to budge on certain things. That's the real shit. I would rather you have standards. I would rather you tell me, look, it's just not going to work because that's not fitting my standard. Now, being shallow and picky, maybe that falls somewhere in there, but at least you got it honest. And as long as you're able to consistently get what it is that you need in life, I kind of feel like being that way, it hasn't really hurt you more than it has helped you. But gentlemen, you got to have standards, man. If you don't have standards in the Philippines, wherever you're traveling in the world, gentlemen, you in trouble because you'll fuck anything. And that's a bad thing. Trust me, post nut clarity is a real thing. Like, I found myself just looking like, Doc, did you really just do this? And I have to look at myself and say, yes, you really did just do that. And I have to be able to live with the decisions that I made in my life. Are they bad, dramatic, and drastic? And not as bad as people may think, but at the moment, I kind of felt like really bad about the decisions that I made in my life. But again, when you have standards and shit that you're not willing to budge on for anybody, that shit works. My man says it's not about the length of the the length of the shaft, doc. It's the amount of times you can punch the clock. Amen to that, bro. But uh, love, I can't tell you what. I don't know. I don't know in what comparison we're doing right now, but I'm neither one of those. If if I had to choose, I don't think I'm any one of those, man. Manny, what's good with you, bro? You said that thing will work for you. Soldier up, man. I had look. It was hard, man. It was one of the hardest times of my life, man. Knowing that my shit was not willing to jump up. Robust happened, and Robust train changed my life. I haven't heard a Robust plug in a while. Red, you know what the Robust plug is. Look, they're not paying me, man. Fuck that. But I'm gonna give them a freebie today. I'm not gonna give them any more. But Robust is my shit. I don't care what nobody tells you. In the Philippines, I only rock with Robust. That's it. Unless I got me some shit that I got to supply from, I got a plug here in the United States that'll hook me up. In the Philippines, man, it's robust or bust, bro. I love robust. That shit work. It stay in your system for like 3 days, man. That shit's hardcore. $5, bro. $5. The best $5 you'll spend in the Philippines. 250. Gang gang. But yeah, I haven't done a robust plug in a while. They're not paying me, man. I told you they need to put my black face on a billboard and like some boy shorts and shit. You know, no homo, big pause on this one, but the boy got the package out and shit with the robust in hand, talking about, yo, you use robust, maybe even you can look like this. Uh-huh. And then I'm gonna be up there with my thumbs up like this with the big $1 million smile that got. See that? Yeah. I'm telling you, man, I will fucking make them rich. I will make robust rich. They just don't know it yet. This is the blackface that you want for your brand. And if anybody knows anybody who works with the robust brand, tell them, look, your brand ambassador is willing to work for a minimal price. I don't even want to charge y'all because I fuck with y'all product like that. Y'all gonna pay me though. Y'all gonna pay me a percentage of what sales y'all get, but I'm willing to work for minimal pay. Why? Because robust is the shit. And I talk about that shit to all my foreign friends, man. I'll be making them a hell of a lot of money. Right? But yeah, man, shout out to my brother, man. It was good with you, bro. He said, shaking my head. You said you made me choke on my drink, bruh. My bad. You gotta understand who I am, man. I don't care anymore. I'm grown. I'm in a fucking relationship. I got a girlfriend. I don't care about none of this shit. I'm having fun with my life, man. And my girl, the beautiful thing about her is she just lets me be me. She don't give a shit. She don't even be watching my channel like that. But every now and again, she'll pop up in the chat, and that's when your boy got to be on his best behavior, not his worst. But I'm telling you, this is my life in its essence and its truth. I made some mistakes. My shit ain't work for me every now and again. I found robust. Robust changed my life. Body preferences, whatever you like, man. Sometimes dealing with women that don't necessarily tickle your pickle or fit your body preferences will allow your manhood to look at you and say, brother, there is no way in this world we're going to do this tonight. It's like literally having a conversation with your shit. Like, bro, can you work with me just this once? Tell me, tell me anything that I can do to make this work. And you're having a conversation with your manhood, bro. And that man is just not willing to participate. Ain't nothing worse than when your body rejects everything that you're trying to build up toward. It's sad, but it happens. He says that they thick 'em, I'ma sick 'em. Hey, touche, my brother. I appreciate that one. You know what it is, man. The thick ones, slick ones, we know what it is. He said, none of those blue types of pills work for me. I noticed no difference at all of my performances. It's just a big ass headache. That's true. The little blue pills, man. I recommend Cialis. If the Viagra don't work, I heard Cialis definitely does the trick too. That's from my. I'm hearing this from my OG. So they say Cialis, man. That shit definitely. It depends, but they said Cialis get right. My man said 4K was what you were thinking. Yeah. Again, like I said, I'm believing you'll come home with some cash. That is literally my assumption in giving you a 4K a week budget, or a 4K a month budget, or 1,000 a week budget. I'm saying that because I know for a fact you should be coming home with some cash. So now the next time that you do come, now you know what your budget's gonna work for you. You know what type of money you're gonna need for yourself. So give yourself 1,000 a week to get right, get your mind right, and then adjust accordingly. Shout out to my brother Charles Merchant. He says at least 2K is good, especially in a city like AC. Like I said, I want to give him just more than he'll ever need, as opposed to just right at about what he may or may not use, you know? But just give yourself a good leeway, a nice little cushion. My man said that good sex will have you staring at walls. That is true, bro. You be like, damn, what just happened? Like I told you, man. It's the post nut clarity. It goes one of two ways. Post nut clarity will make you reiterate the reason why you're happy with the decision that you made, or it will make you instantly regret the decision that you made. But if you're sitting there staring at the walls, just chilling, just thinking about random shit like, yo, did I leave the door open at home? Did I lock my shit up? No, you just be thinking about random shit. And then you roll over and you look at her, just fucking, hopefully she knocked the fuck out or something like that. You're like, damn, that shit was actually better than I expected. There is nothing better than when it's better than you expected. It's like a miracle in the making. It's like a miracle in the making. I swear, I've had some that have changed my life. Like, I swear, like when you hit it, it's like, now I know I ain't supposed to be feeling this way, but nigga, I think I might be in love. I've had one of those moments too, just once. It never graduated from anything other than that. But I've had moments where I felt like post nut clarity, man. You boys in love and shit. Like, oh, you're like shit. I want to marry this hoe, and then you come, the reality sets in, and you realize, yeah, it ain't for you, man. Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, 23 in the building, man. I appreciate y'all locking in with Doc, man. If you haven't dropped your like yet, make sure you drop the like. Doc would highly appreciate that one. Y'all know the rules. Make sure you caress, molest, and distress yourself all over that like button. It wants it, it needs it, most definitely has to have it. If you guys want to support, please feel free to do so. But of course, I'm happy and blessed you choose to come through, spend a little bit of time with your boy today. Now you and then. Black Friday is among us for all of you who celebrate that shit. I stayed my ass at home and fell asleep. Thanksgiving was on point. Hope y'all enjoyed y'all Thanksgiving. Happy belated Thanksgiving. I reevaluate that 3 or 4K is a little overboard. What do you think you're gonna spend 4K on? I don't know, man, but I'd rather him just have more than he'll ever need. Yes, I know it's a bit excessive. I know, I know, I know, Charles. I know it's a lot, but I kind of feel like 1,000 a week will give him a chance to adjust himself accordingly. So what I would say is bring 2K, but have 2K reserved if you have to like send 2K to yourself or some shit, just on a back burner. Not necessarily bring all of it with you. Earl Owens, Marcus made every decision, good, bad, or indifferent, before I met the mean one. Marcus made all of my worst decisions and my best ones prior to Prior to getting into a relationship, Marcus pretty much ran and ruined. No, he didn't ruin my life. He made my life so much better. But yes, Marcus was entitled to all of my decision making. Red, I know I had to make a hardcore pause for that one, but damn it, I can see the billboard now. They're just not ready for it. I know. Don't look at it. Just know that Doc's made it. Okay, just be the proud person in the corner just saluting me without like making it a whole public spectacle because I don't want nobody to think you like we on this flexible shit. But if you ever see my billboard for Robust in the Philippines, just be that happy go lucky person in the background that say, you know what, my boy made it. He said he was going to be the endorser for Robust, and god dang it, if this brother is not on a billboard right now and his jockeys fucking making it happen, smiling in the background with his thumbs up like this is shit. Yo, just clap, man. Just give your boy the slow clap in the background. I'll take it. Right. I'm not looking for you to publicly do anything. Y'all just make sure y'all rock with me when I make it big. My man Steve, what's good with you, brother? He said slim thick for the win. Touche, man. He said post nut clarity. Damn, she kind of ugly. James, that's usually what happens, sir. Post nut clarity is a real thing. Like, yo, whenever you catch that nut, you be like, damn, I did not notice her feet were that big. Damn, I did not notice that. Why her face look like that? Like you really just start going through everything that you find to be wrong about her, and it's fucked up. It's really bad. But if you ain't real with post nut clarity, then you're just being you're deceiving yourself. All right, I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. Post nut clarity is pretty much just fucked me up a lot throughout my life. Again, more so in my earlier years. Like my man Earl says, Marcus's decision making wasn't the greatest of all time, but what can I say, man? He helped get the good doc through, man, and he made it happen, Captain. He made it happen. But you start noticing a lot of things after post nut clarity, bro. It's scary. You be like, damn, yo, this bitch got some big ass feet. Damn, is her knuckles hairy? Like, Jesus Christ. He's like, what is that on her? Is that teeth crooked? Like, yeah, man, say you got some fucked up teeth. It's so bad, guys. And I'm not trying to talk down about anybody because I'm not perfect. But damn it, post nut clarity make you realize a lot of stuff, bro. You just be in the cut. Just I think your first initial thought is how quick can I get out of here? You feel me? The first initial thought has got to be, bro, how quick can I get the fuck up out of here? Because this is not what I signed up for. She looked a whole lot better in the darkness than she did in the light. And ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time for me to go home. I need to go home. Somebody need to call me an Uber. I got to get up out of here. And then you realize, like, post nut clarity got you all messed up, right? And then you realize that you're at your house. So now you have to find a way to get rid of her. And oh my God, guys, there is nothing harder than trying to get rid of a woman in your bed, bro. Let me tell you the truth. There is nothing harder than trying to get rid of a female when you bring them back to your place. This chick want to lay around. She don't want to do shit. She ain't trying to get up. She ain't got nowhere to go. She just want to lay in the bed and just look at you and just have one of those moments and shit. You be like, look, I gotta get up and go to work in the morning. And she be like, but ain't it Saturday? Yeah, I work on Saturdays. Like, yeah, we gotta get this going, love. We gotta do something. Like you gotta go. Like I'll call you, I promise. Then when she knows where you stay at, man, bitch be just showing up all times in the night and stuff. You just be like, oh my God, I can't with this shit, bro. So you got to be careful with the decisions that you make prior to dealing with certain females. That's all I'm gonna say, man. You got to be careful with your decision making abilities. We do not always make the best of decisions, gentlemen, when you're trying to catch a nut. Again, I blame it on blue balls, and I blame it on going through dry spells and shit. That's what I blame it on, but we got to be better with our decision making. Again, after I found God and my young lady, I kind of had to fall back on that shit. But I'm telling you, bro, we've made some horrible decisions in our lives. I can't be the only one. I just can't be the only one. Shout out to my man JH, man. What's good with you, bro? My man Frank says he said, man, the Bears took over Wall Street today. It's a fucking bloodbath. Yeah, man. You know what I did? I bought Bitcoin for the first time today. Woo, woo. Actually, I had Bitcoin before, but I bought Bitcoin for the first time today. I didn't touch my ADA. I kept it where it's at, my ADA crypto. But I've been flirting a lot with Mana. MANA Decentraland, and also LRC Loop Ring. I've been flirting with those for a lot, man, a lot lately, man. I've really been in those heavy. So when they dropped today, I put in a couple of positions and stuff like that. So yeah, Loop Ring, LRC, Mana, Decentraland, and I bought some Bitcoin today. So I'm kind of like, yay, I got Bitcoin. But I'm gonna wait for it to like run up a little bit, and then I'll probably just take the profit out. I ain't put a lot in there, man. So it ain't enough for me to call home to mama and tell her I made it. But it is what it is. My man said she got a little mustache. That's tough, bro. That's tough. My man says, "Did you pay her?" He said she would have loved if you paid her. She would have left if you paid her. I think that's what you meant. Um, I did give money for the cab. So if you think that that's paying for it, then yes, I did. I did give money for the cab. I am a gentleman of sorts, ladies and gentlemen. I am not an asshole. Even if post nut clarity tells me, Doc, you've made the biggest mistake of your life, at the end of the day, I'm still a gentleman because I need to find a way to get rid of you. With all due respect, of course. Again, I'm not just randomly kicking females out of my apartment because nobody should know where I live, anyways. Biggest mistake you can make, gentlemen, is letting your girl or letting any female know where you live at that you don't know or that you don't trust. Because trust me, she gonna show up when you're least expecting it. Maybe you're entertaining somebody else. I can almost guarantee you, baby girl gonna show up at your house for no reason. So that's why you should never ever bring a female back to your crib. And that's just a gem that I hope that everybody would know. But just in case you don't know, don't be bringing these girls back to where you lay your head at night. It's scary. It's dangerous. You don't want nobody showing up when you in the middle of getting yours, just and she's over here knocking on the door talking about she left something or she trying to see you and hang out and shit. Because girls will literally just show up at your place. Believe that shit. She will just show up. No text, no nothing. If she know where you live at, she gonna show up. Because there's no boundaries after you hit that. I'm telling you, all boundaries out the window after you get yours, man. Cats need to mark their territory. True that, and that's exactly how it feels, man. You're gonna be pissing all over your furniture and just fucking some shit up. Mm-hmm. Touche, man. Never bring her to the spot ever, ever. My man says the professional women like to get paid. I don't think she was a professional, but I guess it depends on how you look at it. Hell, maybe she was. I don't know. Look, you don't pay them to pay them, you're paying them to leave, right? That's what they told me. That was the rule of thumb that they told me in the day, man. You're not paying them just to pay them. You're not paying them for the act. You're paying them to leave, right? So you're paying them to say bye bye. I think most girls really do get up and go whenever you drop the money on the table and say, "Hey, I got somewhere I need to be at, so I'm gonna let you rock out." We gonna do that. We gonna have to figure that out. But true that, man. Never bring them to your spot. Shout out to my brother K Dallas. What's good with you, man? Would you advise buying a condo in the Philippines? KD, what's going on with your family? Shit, I got a video coming out soon about something related to this one, to the question, but off the top of my head, man, it depends on what you want, man. If you want property and you know that you can own it outright, of course, condominiums and stuff like that, you can own outright. If you feel like you're comfortable with the idea of owning your shit like that, then yeah, go for it, man. It's okay, but you just there's a lot that goes into owning a condo. HOAs, homeowners association fees that you pay on a monthly basis. You got to be willing to find a condo price that's suitable for you, making sure the condo's in the right area. I do believe that condos provide an extra layer of security that you're not going to get at a house unless you hire your own people to help you. So there's a lot that goes into it, but if you really just want a place to stay, buying a condo, if you plan on wanting to leave that to somebody, maybe. But for me, man, I can't see myself really investing a lot into a condo right now. I would rent before I own. But then again, when I know that I'm there and I'm there to make it happen, it just seems like you're going to come out cheaper with a property. But man, if you're going to own a property, it's likely going to be in your girl's name. And if it's not somebody you trust, you're going to run through it. So if you want to just feel secure in knowing that you own what you own outright, then a condo is definitely going to be the way to go. Shout out to my fam 010. What's good with you, brother? Yo, 24 in the building, man. Appreciate all 24 of you guys coming through, rocking with Doc tonight, man. I appreciate you locking in. Make sure you guys drop your like, man. Make sure you caress, molest, and de-stress yourself all over that like button. It wants it, it needs it, most definitely has to have it. You guys want to support, please feel free to do so. But of course, I'm happy and blessed you choose to come through, spend a little bit of time with your boy today. Now and then, my man Franks is getting rid of a woman, especially in the PI when you live in that condo life. It's not easy. Yes, bruh. Oh my God, never bring her back to your place. Listen to my man Red. That is a rule of thumb. They should never know where you live at. Y'all don't understand the ramifications of a Filipino knowing where you live at. It's not so much about, oh, they could come back and rob you whenever you're out. No, it's not even about that. It's just the fact that they ain't going to leave you alone. Y'all don't understand. These girls will show up to your place without warning. You could literally be bringing back somebody to your place that you just met that day, and you thinking you about to get it in. Then this chick is standing in front of your door waiting for you to show up. She been texting you for about 20, 30 minutes, knowing that you probably getting it in with somebody. She's over here waiting across the street or some shit, or downstairs waiting for you to come home so that she can ambush you or something. It's crazy. It's crazy. And it's a scary thought, man. That's all I'm gonna tell you. And getting rid of them, hardest thing in the world. Y'all think I don't know. Trust me. I would never tell you something that I have not been through myself. I would never tell you something I have not been through myself. I remember one time this girl knew where my house was. And luckily for me, we have a gate. If you guys ever saw my Davao house video, the Davao mini mansion video, and my playlist, you kind of know what my house is set up like. There was a gate, and then my house was a little bit further back, so you can't get inside the gate to get to the door. But she stood outside my gate across the street for about 30 minutes, and I'm looking at her across the street. Nobody really is aware of the simple fact that somebody is laying right next to me. So I'm thinking, this bitch gotta go. So I'm texting her and I'm telling her, I'm not home. I am not here at the house right now. Meet me here. I told her to go all the way downtown because, dude, for a woman, a female, a Filipina to go to my house, this chick really had to want to see me for something. Guys, I live 30, 45 minutes outside of city limits. And she stayed in the city. So for you to bring your ass all the way to my house, 45 minutes outside of town, and that's conservative if you're riding a Jeep to come see me, you must really want to see me for something. Right? Maybe she's trying to set me up for a pregnancy scam or some shit. I don't know. I digress. But bruh, scared the hell out of me. That was the first and the last time. I told baby girl, I said, yo, you can never come to my house again. I had to tell her, look, my family lives here. Like my parents, I lied. I said, look, man, my family's here. My parents is here, girl. You can't be showing up to my house like this because they don't know you. I had to kind of scare the hell out of her. I'm thinking to myself, damn, that the fuck you gotta do that for? I scared the shit out of her. I said, bruh, I said, you are not to come to my house ever again. Don't you ever come to my house. If you come to my house, I'm calling the police. Even though shit, I can't call the police on her. They probably arrest me, black guy. But anyways, I'm thinking to myself, man, that was the scariest experience. And that was a live and learn right there. You know what I'm saying? Got your girl laying right next to you and shit. Somebody knocking on your gate talking about who that? And then next thing you know, all you need is the girl that you're laying next to wake up and ask who was that outside the gate. Now you gotta lie. See, it's too much, right? Too much, too much, too much. So they don't need to know where you live at, bro. Short time hotels are the best thing that God ever created. If you don't know about your short time hotel spots, just ask. I'll gladly, gladly give you a tutorial on all the hot spots. I will gladly give you a tutorial on all the hot spots for the short time joints. Shout out to my man Gary Thomas. Yes, sir. It is definitely scary. He says, yeah, I'm in the process of joining the Air Force, and after my contract, I might do contracting overseas, and the spot in the Philippines didn't sound bad, and it probably will never be bad. Guys, condos are coming up all the time. You're not going to lose on anything, man. You're not going to lose anything, so it's all good. All right. But anywho, that's how we rock. My man says it's a shame that a lot of women don't know game. Women have a playbook they run. Learn what they are and act accordingly, and don't be a sucker. True that. Hey, oh boy, trying to talk shit about your boy. Hey, let that man talk. I might worry about his whole ass. He said it will turn into a fatal attraction scenario. A little bit worse than that. It could definitely turn into a little bit worse than that. Hey, Red, you doing your job, man, but I ain't about to worry about this whole ass. Um, Farsight, don't worry about it. I think old boy was trying to troll me, maybe. I don't know. But I'm reading the comments. I'm looking at them. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck. I really didn't get the joke either. But it is what it is. Anywho, man, yo, 21 in the building, man. I appreciate y'all locking in. If you got any comments, questions, or concerns, man, please feel free to ask. I will gladly throw that in. Hey, Red, you doing your job, pimping. I appreciate it. Look, if y'all see people in the chat just throwing up some random shit, just get rid of them. If I see something and I say, oh, don't worry about it, just let them talk. Y'all good with that. But if, like I said, man, I appreciate y'all locking in and doing your damn thing for sure. But if I see it and I say let it ride, then yo, just let it ride. But you good for what you did, so I ain't worried about it. I don't know what the fuck this is, but you gonna always have a couple. Anyways, hey man, you kind of can't deal with stupidity. Everybody deals with it a little bit differently, but it's all good. Unless you guys got anything else to say, by all means, I'll let y'all rock out, man. I got a few minutes that I can chill for a second. Just give me a minute. I don't know what the hell. Somebody keeps inviting me to do some shit. Bruh, getting laid in the Philippines is not that bad. Mm, I'm sorry, man. I'm over here reading other shit. But yeah, man, like I was saying, bro, it's just it's different out here. And like I said, your body type, your body preferences, guys, it changes, right? One minute you like something, the other minute you don't. I've had great experiences dealing with some smaller frames and also some thicker frames. So honestly, for me, I can't choose which one I would really want. I can tell you which one, in my personal opinion, is the most visually appealing. That I can say. I can tell you which ones are the most visual appealing. You bet your ass. But I toggle and I struggle with which one I would prefer over the other. Katie says, he said, yeah, that's my recruiter. He said he told me. Hey, oh, you're talking about the military joint. He said thick Filipinas exist. Bro, I made like 4 videos on that shit. In my past. I made at least 3 videos on thick Filipinas. Yes, sir. They do exist, man. They truly do. Am I going to say you're going to find them more than the smaller framed Filipinas? Absolutely not. You will not. You will not. But yes, they do. It's like yes, sir. It's not even a question. It's a matter of where do you find them? And that's always been the major question. Where do you find them, Doc? Where do you find them? I think you'll find them more so in your provincial areas than your city ones, but when you see one, it's like it's a beautiful thing. It might even bring a tear to your eye. It just might bring a tear to your eye when you actually see a thick one. As a matter of fact, the girl in the thumbnail is Filipina. I don't know if you know that, but she is Filipina. Like I didn't know that until I knew that, but yeah, she is Filipina. So you look at her and you can say, well, yeah, she looking a little thick, thickety thick, thickety thick. You can find them like that, man. Oh man, I wish I could share this with y'all so bad. I got some shit that I put up on Patreon, bruh. If you ain't on Patreon right now, you lacking. Because if you're on Patreon, I will show you a thick Filipina that you probably would not have expected. I posted it actually. I posted her picture probably a few months ago. And I'm not using this as a plug-in. You go check out my Patreon, but you should go check out my Patreon. But I'll post y'all some for if you already locked in on the Patreon, I'll post y'all some thick ones that I used to fuck with. I'm sorry, Marcus used to talk to. Earl Owens, keep correcting me on that one. That's a Marcus thing. All right. Please make sure I note that I will show you some of the girls that Marcus used to deal with. And when I say thick, I'm like, what in the fuck? How is your ass this nice? Dead ass, bro. I know a couple, man. And when you've experienced it in your lifetime more than once, I am comfortable enough to tell you and come to my channel and stake my reputation on it that there are thick Filipinas that actually exist. I will stake my reputation and my entire channel on it. You know? And that's what I live and die by. Gotta live and die by your word, man. So yeah, I've dealt with on my own quite a few thick, slim, thick types of Filipinas or girls that just weren't these small frames that you would normally deal with, guys. Damn, where 30 of y'all come from, bro? I don't know where 30 of y'all came from, but I appreciate y'all locking in, man. Maybe y'all saw the thumbnail and I kind of catfished you in here. My bad. But thank you for locking in. But make sure you drop your like on the way in or on your way out. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's the thicker ones, the better ones. Just having fun, man. Just having some fun. My man says we have enough in New York. Touche, man. See, Farsight, I love you, bro, but you ain't gonna like this comment. I'm not a big New York guy. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. I do not like New York, man. Me and New York don't get along. The only time I go to New York is when I go to JFK to fly out of the United States of America to go to Japan. Only time I ever been to New York, man. But you know what? You might convince me otherwise, sir. You might convince me otherwise. But New York ain't never been my place, man. I'm from the South, man. Y'all know how the South and New York get down, man. We do not get along for no reason whatsoever. That thumbnail girl, yeah, she's something else. Shout out to my brother JX. What's good? He says I seen a thick Filipino in the Philippines from northern Samar with long legs. That's that shit right there. Fuck your life up. That's all I'm gonna tell you, man. It's the thick ones that get you caught up, man. I know this. Oh shit, hold on. But yeah, it's the thick ones that get your ass caught up, man. He said, "Would you consider relocating to the Philippines again?" Yeah. The way that I see it is the Philippines will always be a home base for me when I retire, but I'll never physically stay locked into that place forever. Like it's not as if I'm not going to go to other places, but I do believe the Philippines provides a nice little location for a home base. That's the best way for me to look at it. Earl Owens, it's always Marcus's fault. Okay. You know, Marcus does all of my bidding. I don't do anything. Marcus is always the plan. My man said one blogger on YouTube had so many problems with women he brought back to his crib. He had to move to another city. Y'all think I'm playing with that one? Don't play games. Don't do that to yourself. You see what happens to people who do this on camera. Imagine what it's like for me, somebody who wasn't really vlogging my lifestyle at the moment. It was bad. It's not a good look. But Samara women definitely are attractive as fuck. I give them that. Samara women are attractive as hell. Yeah, Thai girls can be thick too. True that. He said, I can't stand New York, dog. He said, you're not alone. Hey, I have nothing against New York, bro. I don't. Me and New York just don't get along, fam. Like, I hate cities, bro. That's my only problem. I hate the city. I'm not a big city dude, bro. I grew up in the country. I'm a country boy. I'm from the South, not the South with an F. So me and New York, we don't get along very well. Me and New York don't vibe. I got nothing but love for all of my brothers from New York. I know my man Manny from Get Lost Vlogs. I know he from New York. I know my man Raw TV Rob. I know he was a New York dude. I think he said he was from the Syracuse area. I can't remember. You know, but me and New York, man, we ain't never gotten along, man. I just don't vibe well with New York. But you know what I'm saying? If I'm with the right people and I ain't got to worry about somebody just jacking me for my J's and shit, you know, just on a regular day, like it's a normal day, maybe, just maybe, I may reconsider my thoughts about New York. Again, just having some fun. But shout out to all of my New York brethren. I like y'all. I just can't rock with where y'all from. Shit weird. How are mixed Filipinos with black? Some of the baddest women you'll ever see in the Philippines, man. Some of the baddest women you'll ever see in the Philippines are mixed with black. They got this tight curly hair and shit. It's just weird, and they're thick as hell. They definitely take they definitely take thick to another level, man. And it's kind of crazy though, because a lot of people would think that the only way you're gonna find a thick Filipino is if they're mixed with black, but that's not true. I've seen some pure Asian or pure Filipino women that are naturally thick without any Well, can we honestly say they don't have African American blood or African blood? I don't know. I don't want to get into that conversation, but there are some women that have two parents, none of them with black in them that we know of, that can come out thick as hell. So it goes both ways, man. He said New York got the Wu-Tang Clan, and I can't argue with that one. I cannot argue with the Wu-Tang Clan because Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. We know, we know this shit. Gary, hey, shout out to all my New York brothers, man. Don't ever think I'm disrespecting y'all, man. Me and New York just don't get along. That's it. That's all it is. It ain't got nothing to do with y'all. Me and New York, if I'm with the right people, man, maybe y'all can change my mind. Maybe I can change my mind. But me and New York ain't never been the best of friends, man. We don't clash very well. Like I said, I fly to JFK so I can get the hell out of the United States to go to Japan. That's literally my flight pattern, damn near every time I travel. So don't hate me for it. Told you, man, I'm from the South with an F. Nigga. We don't say South. We are from the South. For sure, for sure. There you go. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Yeah, I know. James says it's not New York State. It's just the city part. The rest seems nice, like upstate New York. I do agree. Like I said, I'm not a city dude, bro. I do not like the city at all. Not a city dude. I told you I'm from the South, man. For the country. I like my country lifestyle. I live a good life, man. I don't need much. I don't ask for much. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about city block after city block. They'd be like, yo, what he said, where you live at, son? I live over there on the 116th, son. I'm like, where's that at? 125th, 171 in Linux, son. I'm like, yo, all of my New York family, bro. They be like, yo, son, I live on the block. I'm like, bro, I don't understand. I'm not getting it. It don't register with me. I don't know, dude. When you go to a place where the street names are numbers and not actual street names, I get lost, bro. That's why me and New York don't get along at all. I love my New York brothers. Don't get it twisted. But me and New York, man, we just different. But it probably is better in other parts of New York, like that are outside the city. But me and the city for sure, we just ain't gonna get along. I'm not a city dude, man. Madison Square Garden, Manhattan Square, all that shit, whatever it is, Times Square, whatever that shit called. I don't like it, man. I don't like crowds, man. That shit make me nervous. You know what I'm saying? I'm afraid somebody just gonna pick my pockets just because. I look like an easy target. That's the sad part. Even if I'm trying not to be, I just look easy. All I know is somebody gonna come up, just brush up against me, man. And if your pickpocket game is sick, y'all gonna get me for everything I'm worth. And I'm not in the mood for that. Just can't. Romance, I almost lost my mind in NYC. I can't, man. I can't. New York is for certain types of people, and that is not the good type, bro. It is not me. It is definitely next level, a level I'm not willing to go to. Sorry, I'm gonna stick at the level that I know. That's something else. My man said, "Where are the mixed Filipinas at? Probably Angeles City. More than likely AC. You're gonna find a lot of mixed Filipinas because, well, let's just go ahead and be candid and honest because this is what we do. That's where a lot of guys choose to mate with women and just leave their kids there. So you're likely gonna have a lot of mixed Filipinas in that area. The majority of women that I met online dating that were mixed came from the AC Samar area. Just a quick tidbit of information. The majority of them. I'm not gonna say they suck though, because that is fighting words to a lot of people. So I'm just gonna let you have that one. But for sure, I'll keep that. Does Angeles City have mixed one? Yes, sir, they do. They really do. That's where the majority of them that I know come from. They come from that area. Let's not bring that thick word to the Philippines. You see what that means in the U.S. now, 600 pounds. I'm not fat, I'm thick. That's funny. That's kind of funny though. But I get what you're saying. Let's it's a term that we can use amongst ourselves, but let's not try to make that a thing in the Philippines. I agree. Cause all of a sudden, like I said, thick will take on different meanings. Hopefully not the meanings that they take on in a place like the good old United States of America. But I'm gonna leave that be, bro. Didn't know that. Anywho, yes, and I'm definitely not a fan of the traffic. Y'all can keep that shit. I don't do traffic at all. All right, what we got? 22, man. I appreciate y'all locking in, man. I don't know what y'all got going on in your lives today, but I hope that the good doc was able to put a smile on your face or he was able to make your night or your evening or your daytime, wherever you guys are reporting in the world today. I appreciate you. Manami, salamat, salahat. And thank you guys for joining the Good Doc on this live stream. You guys are the best audience in YouTube history. Y'all motherfuckers show up. When y'all show up, y'all show out, and we have fun. We politic. I like my little corner of the universe, the little corner of YouTube. Nobody bothers me over here. I can speak my piece. I can speak my mind. Y'all let me get through all the nonsense that I need to get through, or y'all just let me live. So I appreciate that one again. If I missed your Thanksgiving greeting, I'm giving it to you guys today because you guys were awesome. All right. And yeah, man, just happy that I was able to politic with y'all, man. So if you guys have any comments, questions, anything that you want to add to the content today, leave it there. All right. And I'll talk to you guys before I log out or before I let y'all leave. The dad bod is now obese. Yeah, that's kind of sad ass, man. We need to chill. We definitely need to chill. We need to be better. I only don't talk about dad bods. Don't talk about thick. We have to be careful with the way we throw those words around in a place like the Philippines. So I agree with that one. All right, my man says a lot of mixed ones are in AC because of Clark. Yeah, they just left all their babies over there. I know it's sad. Farsight, glad you enjoyed it, man. He says, when are you creating that crypto channel? JX, man, I don't know enough about crypto to put energy into an entire crypto channel, but maybe I will start talking about it on the Good Doc Stocks channel. Maybe I'll just what is it, Doc Talk Stocks channel. But then it's not gonna be Doc Talk Stocks, it'll be Doc Talks Crypto. And it's like I like talking crypto because crypto conversations are fun, but I'm no expert and I don't want nobody following my advice because the way that I navigate through cryptocurrency, man, is a little different than other people. So I kind of keep all my shit to myself. But yeah, man, I love Loopring. I love Mana, Decentraland, and I'm not really a big advocate for Bitcoin. Everybody says, yo, you need to own Bitcoin, bro. You need to own Bitcoin because Bitcoin is going to be the shit. It's going to go up to 100,000. And I believe it has potential in the next couple of years. But right now, my main focus is on these coins that have potential to get to where Ethereum and Bitcoin are right now. That's where my mind is. Let me try to find not necessarily the next Bitcoin or the next Ethereum, but let me put my energy into companies that have potential to actually level up to there sometime to come. ADA is literally one of the top ones that I invest in. ADA is not doing great. Cardano right now, it's down, but everything is down. It's like a black market. I'm sorry, a Black Friday on sale market. Didn't the Dow Jones drop like 900 points today or some shit like that? I saw a notification on my phone that said Dow Jones drops 900 points in a day. I said, well, shit. Let me go see what I can buy. That's literally my thought process. Let me see what I can get my hands on right now. Let me see what's on discount. So it's kind of been what I've been looking at. I'm afraid to look at my portfolio right now because if I look at it, I just might cry. Right. And I'm a human being. I don't like crying in front of people, but I just might cry. The only thing that I'm happy about is the fact that I've been trading pretty decently with, like I said, Mana and LRC, Loopring and Decentraland. I've been finding the sweet spot between where it drops at into, trading between the highs and the lows and shit like that. Knowing that Decentraland has a potential to hit $6 and we're still in like the 490 range from the last time I checked it. I figure this is a dope ass spot to buy. If you guys haven't bought any Mana or any Decentraland, I like the coin, and that's my play for the metaverse. If that becomes like a big deal, I think Decentraland is a great play for the metaverse. Um, Loopring, I got into it on a recommendation, and I just followed it. I don't even know why I got into it, guys. Somebody recommended it to me. I just started watching it and following it. I liked the price point when I got into it, and then I started seeing the trade windows between 250, 260, upwards to about 450 ish. I'm like, yo, if I can buy at a 350 range, and I know that that bitch has potential to shoot up to $4, yo, that trade window is crazy, and the amount of money that we can make between it, awesome. So that's always been my thought process. So yeah, it is what it is. That's all I've been into lately, man. So yeah, I can't do crypto channels, but I can talk about it with you guys because it's fun. Because I'm never giving you any recommendations. I don't know the next coin that's about to blow up. I don't know the next two coins that you guys need to be looking at right now to 10x your money. I don't know that shit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't know that shit. Shout out to my man Wayne Johnson. Olengampo has a lot of mixed girls too. Never been there, but I get it. Just Talk Money channel. I might need to change my channel name. But yeah, that's really just a passion channel. No different than this one. It's just that I'm actually in a place where I'm actually able to monetize this channel, so it's cool. But my other channel, the Doc Talk Stocks channel, it's passion. I do this shit because I like it. He said I tried with Dogecoin and made a mistake. Dogecoin, it peaked out crazy. Shiba Inu, I kept my position in Shiba Inu. I probably should have let it go a long time ago, but I just hold it, and it's not a lot of money. And if I lose it, I'm like, you know what, man? Who cares? It's not a lot for me to cry about. I got in at a good price, but I don't know, man. It's sad. It's just crazy. He said I started farming and staking my coins. Crazy APY. That's not a bad thing to do at all. I haven't staked any of my coins yet, and I probably won't. Not right now. I could, probably should. A lot of people have told me, Doc, you need to stake your shit. I listen to them, but I don't. I have yet to stake my shit. I don't know exactly where to stake it at, so I really don't do that. But what I do use, y'all, I ain't gonna cap. I like this shit. I don't know how y'all feel about it. I don't have a referral link. Matter of fact, I need to get a referral link. There's this one thing that I use right now. Shit. Can I create a? I don't know if I could create a referral link. Let me invite you guys as my friends. Give me a second. Let me try to find a way to make some money off this shit before I tell y'all. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me find a way to get paid off of y'all because I could use some help. All right. Anyways, but yeah. Give me a second. I'm online real quick. Let me see if I can bring this shit up and try to get a refer a friend link. Because yo, I use this for like my savings and stuff like that. I no longer keep money in the bank. I keep the majority of my money over here. I trust them. They give me some crazy annual interest rates. I think they're dope. Give me a second. I'm gonna refer you bitches as my friends, and if any of you guys use my link, we get some money. I think some block. I think we get like cryptocurrency, some shit. I don't know. But if you are not on this one, I suggest you guys take a look at this. Give me a minute, man. Let me log in real quick because I got to get a referral link because I never set it up at all because I never really. Please don't ask me to. Please don't ask me to check my phone or some shit. All right, let me refer a friend real quick. Hold on, y'all. Let me copy my link. All right, and I'm gonna put it in the chat right now. There you go. Yo, that's my referral link. Yo, get on BlockFi. It's my shit. That's where I put a lot of my money in savings, bro. They BlockFi is dope. 9% APY annually on savings. Like I transfer money in there. I use GUSD, Gemini USD, and BlockFi, and just put money in there and it saves. And I accrue um interest every day on my shit. I don't know why. All right, but if y'all want to get on BlockFi, BlockFi is my shit. All right, I enjoy BlockFi. I think BlockFi is a great thing to utilize, especially if you have money on the side that you want to save and you're not really trying to trade any of that shit right now. Put it in BlockFi, man. I love that shit. Love that shit. I do. And let us not forget, man, cryptocurrency has made some of the greatest returns on God's green earth. I've never seen people with the crazy amount of returns that you get in cryptocurrency. You will never find these returns in the stock market ever. The money that I've made in crypto is ridiculous. Like the returns, the rate of returns, you can't even fathom this shit in the stock market. So, yeah. KD, get you some Ethereum, man. Ethereum has been rocking pretty well. I had Ethereum back when it was like 3,800, something like that, a little bit lower. Back at when it was just falling apart, I sold it, whatever. So I've had it before at its lowest. Kind of wish I kept it, but again, hindsight's a biatch. by Farsight Coin. That's hilarious. He said, I don't know jack about crypto, Doc, and I'm mad at myself for that. I feel like I missed the boat. You didn't miss anything yet, bro. There's so many new coins coming out, and the prices are so cheap. That's the crazy part about cryptocurrency. Prices are cheap. We're talking about coins that cost as low as 20 cents, coins that cost about $1, sometimes $5 for a coin and shit. Like me, like I said, Decentraland and Loopring, their trading prices right now were like $5, $3 to $5 per coin. So it's you never really missed out, man. Like my man said, drop $100 on crypto and just play around with it, man. Just look at the trading windows if you care to study it, or put it in. They'll tell you get $100, put it in Bitcoin or some shit. But for me, I've been kind of trading a little bit. I'm saying that I'm a trader. I'm a trader. I'm saying that I trade crypto only because I don't keep my positions very long. Maybe about a week or so. I'll wait for it to run up, cash out, wait for the fallback, get in, run it up again, cash out. That's kind of what I've been doing. And if I'm very unsure about my position or whether it's going to fall more, I make a very small donation of sorts to my position. Maybe 20 loop ring coins or 20 mana coins. And if it goes down, okay, let me drop another 20. Goes down, let me drop another 20. So I will definitely average share price in because I don't know anything about this shit. I'm learning. I've gotten better, but I'm only focusing on two coins. I'm not trying to run the entire fucking market because I don't know these coins like that. I hear about Shiba Inu. I've done my research on ADA. You know about Ethereum and Bitcoin. You know about that shit, right? But for me, I know that the coins that I can pretty much get an idea on trading ranges in reference to price ranges that they trade into, Loopring and Mana are the only two altcoins that I really fuck with right now because I can figure out how to manipulate it and make it work for me. You know? But again, like I said, it doesn't work for everybody. I just play around. I don't really care about the newest coin unless I know that there's some pretty decent upside or I hear enough people talking about it behind the scenes before it blows up. Then I'll get into it. People were talking to me about CRO, the crypto .com coin. I was like, too late for me because I missed it. Everybody talking about it. Then they were talking about GYEN and Power, some shit like that. I missed the boat on those too, so I didn't even worry about it. You just got to be willing to put in, whatever you're willing to put in, and make sure that you know that you can always lose. As a matter of fact, I need to check my position right now. The beautiful thing is you got to use Coinbase Pro though, so that you can set your buy prices and your sell prices. That way, if it happens while you're asleep or not worried about it, you know what it is. The stock market is definitely easy. You can definitely work with it, but cryptocurrency, man, the returns there are ridiculous. Learn a little bit about it. The returns are crazy. Byron, you ain't never lied, bro. Tell them about the returns, G. The returns is crazy. The returns are something else. It's enough to make you think, good God Almighty. He said, I bought SSB and staked that. I make almost $100 in BNB a day. That's my problem. I don't know about staking. I mean, I could do my research on it for sure, but I don't know about it enough to really do it right now. But I do buy the coins. Like I said, I've been trading a little bit lately, not so much buying and holding, buying and holding. I should have, but I'm just trying to figure this thing out a little bit. And win, lose, or draw, I'm in it. Shout out to my brother Robert Morris. What's good with you, pimping? Paul, what's good with you, pimping? I appreciate you locking in as well. He said, I agree with the title. Can't stand that flat pancake ass. Here's the thing of the better, the thing of the better. You said I buy mostly alt and shit coins. Like I said, man, I'm only invested heavily in ADA. The rest of it, I trade. That's it. I don't do nothing else because I ain't got it in me. I do not do Forex, man. I think Forex is the biggest waste of my time. I will never do Forex trading. I will never encourage anybody who listens to me to do Forex trading. I don't know nothing about it. I don't want to know anything about it. Why? Because my crypto trading works just for me. I know how much money I'm willing to put in, and whatever I put in, I know I'm willing to lose. When I play, I don't play large positions. People will be like, Doc, what are you doing, man? You may make $5, $10 a day. Sometimes at a good day, you may make $20. Doc, that ain't a lot of money. That shit ain't gonna change your life. But you know what? Doc is a turtle, baby, and slow and steady wins the race. I'd rather play these smaller positions and kick it and get a better understanding of what really works than me going all the way the fuck in and losing everything or watching it tank after that. Because that's what happens to me. Whenever I go all the way in, the shit usually falls apart after that. That's why I play for smaller positions over time. All right, so that's always been my strategy, man. I'll average share price down if I need to, and then wait for it to shoot up. And usually within the week, it'll shoot up enough for me to take profit. So that's kind of been what it is. My message stock is blue pill and crypto is the red pill of finance. Crypto is ridiculous, man, with the returns. All I'm gonna say about that, I've never seen returns, excuse me, like the ones I had dealing with crypto. Coinbase broke. Oh, you said with crypto bots. I don't. Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't. I've never used crypto bots, but Coinbase Pro works better than me than regular Coinbase because my fees are not that bad. But I think with crypto bots, it's a little bit different. I think there's so many different places out there, but I kind of like Coinbase because Coinbase is something I can utilize and something I understand. So that's why I've been able to stick with it for a while. Cryptocurrency called Hex. If it's not trading on Coinbase, bro, I'm not gonna know about it. People were like, Doc, you need to get into Satoshi. Or what was that coin? Some shit called Satoshi. I looked on Coinbase, I couldn't find it. I'm sitting here having to realize that oh my God, I gotta get a whole nother open a whole nother account. Then I gotta send money to this account. I didn't feel like doing all that shit. So if it's not trading on Coinbase, bro, I ain't worried about it. I tell people all the time, man, I only deal with coins that are on Coinbase. If I have to open up a whole new account, send money from here to there, I don't have time for that shit. And granted, people will be like, Doc, you missing out, bro. You missing out. Hex is not on it's not on Coinbase Pro. So unfortunately I can't check it out unless Coinbase tells me I can. It is what it is, man. That keeps me from getting caught up in the crypto trading and all that shit. And like I said, man, I know I could do better than I'm doing now, but I'm just scared. Okay. Scared money don't make money, but damn it, I'd rather play this bitch conservatively over time to continuously stack my money up. All right. I can live with that. I can live with my returns. As long as the outcome is income, Doc will always be Gucci for sure. He said it's one of those cryptocurrencies that you could trust, but definitely do your due diligence. I wish I could check it out, but if it's not available for trade on Coinbase, I can't rock with it. I will never do Forex. I think Forex is not my thing. Justin, what's good with you, bro? Appreciate you locking in, man. Showing some love to the boy, man. Just having a cryptocurrency conversation. I know we were talking about thick Filipinos for about an hour, and then we started jumping into crypto conversations. Works for me. Yeah, I'm not an aggressive trader, you know, and they could bite me in the ass. Like, yeah, man, if you would have put more money in, bro, you would have made more money on the flip side. I got you. I got it. You got me. Yeah, it's not glorious. It's not glorious work, but I know that I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket on a whim, not knowing if I'm gonna trend upward or tank the next day. Again, like I said, I'm trying to stay positive in all that I do. Definitely want to make sure that we rock out with our cocks out and make sure that we definitely are on the winning side, not the losing side. So we'll see how it plays out, man. And I hope, Paul, I hope Hex makes you a rich some bitch. If it does, come back and say, Doc, man, I tried to tell you, bro. Doc, I was trying to tell you, man, you should have gone to the Hex, bro. Look at me now. I'm over here in Malibu and not Malibu. Nobody gives a fuck about Malibu. But I'm over here in the Philippines on Boracay Beach, man, sitting with a baddie on one side and the other side, man. Next week I'm going to Palau and all because of my Hex trades and shit. I know, man. Make me jealous. Make me jealous. That's what I want you to do because I want y'all to win. All right. I want all of us to win. All of my cryptocurrency brethren out there, you're looking at a newbie in the game, but one guy that's really happy that he's made the decision to actually be a part of it. And if any of you guys haven't gotten into it yet, look into it. Look into it, please. Don't get caught lacking. Because this shit here is going to change our lives. I tell people all the time, man, cryptocurrency is going to retire me before I want to. I know this. I don't know how it's going to do it, but it's going to retire me. You can bet your ass on that. Now, I'm mad because there's these now cryptocurrency has IRA accounts, Roth IRA accounts. Oh, this shit is a lot. Okay, Doc ain't ready for that shit. Roth IRAs. Oh, put your crypto in here, man, and then put it in the IRA and it's tax free and all that shit. I'm like, bro, too little, too late, man. I already done my shit. I've already done my shit. I'm done. I'm trading. I'm having fun. I'm having fun with it, man. When I start getting miserable, man, that's when I drop the mic and walk away. As long as I continue to have fun with it, that's the way it's gonna be. He said you don't have to necessarily trade since it's not advisable to, as it can be mentally and emotionally draining. You said you could hold a stake instead and earn more interest. That's true. But yeah, I don't know, man. I know I should stake and probably earn interest. But the coins that I play with, the coins that I have, Mana and LRC, they're not annual percentage yielding currencies or altcoins and shit. They're not the ones that earn, right? Algo, ALGO. I know Algo you can get some on, and maybe if you hold USDC, the USD coin, maybe you can get you some APY for holding that and shit. But I told you guys I use BlockFi. I put my money into GUSD, Gemini USD. I put it in there. I don't know if they stake it or what, but they pay me annual interest rates 9%. I think 9% is fair for just letting my money sit there, right? And I can take it out anytime that I need to, as long as I'm not holding a large amount. So that's kind of where I've been putting my money into BlockFi savings. Like savings account, I'll never put my money in my bank account ever again. Every little bit of money that I have, I shift it over there. The only time it ends up in my bank account is if I need it, but I never really need it because that's the purpose of the savings account, right? So you're giving me 9%. I'm gonna take that 9%, even if it's 7.5 annual percentage yield. That's still better than my fucking bank. So that's where I put a lot of my money at. Paul, man, yo, get rich, bro. Get fucking rich. And then say, Doc, man, come hang out with me. Look, I got so much money, man. Look, Hacks done made me rich, bitch. Look, come hang out. Hey, don't forget about your boy. Don't forget about the little people. I know. I'm gonna kick myself in the ass when you bragging on social media and shit. You on yachts in Santorini and all that shit. Like, Doc, I told you, bro. I told you, man, we was gonna make it rich on Hex, bro. I try to tell you, man. You wanna just live, you wanna just sit there and live your broke ass life. Yo, get right. I want y'all to win. I want all my brothers to win. Good, bad, or indifferent. I want all of y'all to get rich. And cryptocurrency is definitely a way to do that. It's a nice little backdoor. And I know a lot of us within our age range, the younger guys, man, they are killing it on crypto. A lot of my older brothers are stock heavy to the day that they die. But I'm never giving up on my stocks either. Y'all know better than that. I like crypto. Crypto is fun, but my stocks are going to stay with me forever, right? I've got crazy returns, not crazy returns on my stocks, but my dividend reinvesting has definitely built up the portfolio, and it's looking real padded right now, and I like that. Padded like some padded bras, man, making my shit look hefty. you know. Ty, what's good with you, brother? He says slim women because they're more maneuverable. Oh yeah, man. You can throw them around the room in a good way. Smooth, what's good with you, man? He says get into cryptocurrencies before the majority of society gets into it. Then it's going to be a hell of a challenge to buy the cryptocurrencies. Yes, get in before everybody else does. I'm with that. The prices will definitely be going through the roof. I'm going to have to eventually get to the point where I stop buying. Eventually, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to get to the point where I stop trying to trade it and actually hold it for the long term. I don't know when that is yet. I think I really need to start focusing on holding Mana longer than I usually do because I like Mana. Decentralized, or Decentraland, I'm sorry. That is going to be the metaverse play for me. People were talking about Dot Man getting the Roblox. I had Roblox at $70 and sold it because I was mad at it. Next thing you know, this son of a bitch trades now at $100+. I am so pissed at Roblox. So Roblox can kiss my ass. I had it, and when I had it, it didn't want to do nothing. Now this metaverse shit come out. Now all of a sudden that bitch is trading at $100+. I'm not feeling Roblox at all. Ain't never played Roblox a day in my life. But that was gonna be my play. What was gonna make me rich, bitch? Guess what? No longer got a position in it. Again, hindsight, man. It is what it is. He said, look up this project called Time Wonderland. The concept is crazy. I will definitely take a screenshot of that and I'll check it out. Frank said, crypto in a Roth. Yes, it's called Alto. Google it. ALTO. Alto is this company that was just, it's a fucking YouTube the ad that ran before my video. It's called ALTO, Alto. It's a Roth IRA for cryptocurrencies. I said, this is cray cray. Yo, people are picking it up, man, and I think crypto gonna be the future, man. Anybody who says otherwise, I'm looking at you like you crazy as hell. For real, for real. Well, not forget about you, Dr. Mike. I'll personally ping you when I'm making good returns. Please do. Hey, my information don't change. My email gonna stay the same. My Facebook gonna stay the same. It's all gonna stay the same. If you getting it in, get it in, man. I did have 39 people in the house once upon a time, man. But hey, make sure y'all drop your like on the way in or out, man. I appreciate you. Crypto is crashing because of the variant. Yeah, I did hear that too. This new variant got the stock market fucked up too. Yeah, I can't even look at. I told you I can't even look at my stock portfolio yet. It's making my stomach hurt just thinking about it. But now some things are on sale, bitch. So now I'm about to go ahead and probably get back into Roblox if it dropped deep enough. We'll see. Probably get back into some Roblox. I need to get to some new shit, man. Maybe some. I don't want Coinbase. Coinbase is too expensive. I'll get some Roblox stocks. I'll probably get some Airbnb. I'll figure it out, man. Whatever's tanking right now, I'll get into it. He said I'll be a billionaire with sorry, sorry. Touche. Larry, you don't like Filipinas? The deception, son. This is all we talk about over here. But if you like Latina women, hey, get yours, bro. I feel you. Like I said, they think it's fuck too. Big facts. He said the world might go back into lockdown. I did hear that too, man. This NU variant. I don't know enough about it. I'll Google it. If I feel like making a video about it, I will. Likely not, because I really don't like talking about negative shit that's gonna send us back in time. Doesn't work, man. Gotta diversify my bonds, pimping. Look, stocks, crypto. My next move is real estate. I ain't got a lot of money for real estate, but maybe I'll figure out how to get into real estate one way or another, man. Maybe, and I hate to say this, I will knock on wood because I pray this don't happen. I am knocking on wood, ladies and gentlemen, because I pray this doesn't happen. But if the world finds its way and the housing market crashes, please believe Doc is going to be in the cut waiting to buy him a condo in the United States so that he can flip that bitch in the years to come. My dad, I love this man to death. This is my OG, triple OG, OG, triple, triple, right? My dad in 2008, right? I never told this story, but it's not really relevant to anything, but I'll tell it to you because it's a great learning experience. So, my dad was working in the Middle East in 2008, right there during the time of the. No, he might have even been back. No, was he back in the States at that time? I don't know if he was back in the States or working in the Middle East at the time. But when the market crashed in 2008, this man bought a whole condo in Las Vegas. Shout out to my brother Robert Morris. You know where you at, baby. Much love to my big bro out there. Um, he bought a condo for $23,000. $23,000. This man paid for that condo in cash. It's like he swiped his debit card and bought the condo in cash. Tell me anywhere in the world you've ever seen somebody buy a condo in cash, $23,000 cash. I think he ended up selling it for like 68, but had he held on to it, it could have been worth upwards of 100,000. Okay. So if the market ever finds itself in that position again, I will sell a lot of my positions in my stock portfolio to buy a physical property. I will get in with the greatest of people, try to lock minds with some good people. Maybe we can go in on it in the investment together and we can make it happen. But if real estate ever finds its way to a point where it's affordable for me, bet your ass I'm gonna buy some, right? I'm just not financially in a place where I could do that right now. It's not smart. But please believe, man, if I can buy me a condo for $23,000, I'll do that. I can make that happen. I would never buy a Sorry Story story. I don't like people. Hey, let your girl run it. It's fine. Slim women can also take it. Yo, man, sometimes the skinniest girls have the fattest. Yeah, they have like the biggest cats. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. Japanese porn, man, change your life. Asian porn will change your life, bro. He says, I'm not keeping my crypto in a Roth. I'm trying to retire now, not at 65. I understand that. That's why I didn't want that. But yeah, the company's called Alto, ALTO. They do Roth IRA for crypto. I told y'all, I'm trying to retire in the next 10 years. Minimum. I mean, 10 years maximum. I'm trying to get the hell up out of here. It's been a challenge to meet some thick women over here in the country. It's not the easiest thing in the world, but they do exist. You just got to find yourself in the right locations. I kind of feel like thick Filipinas, they do exist. You just got to go out there and find them, right? It's not as hard as you think it is, but it's just about being in the right place at the right time. I've seen them. Like I said, I find them more so in the provincial areas. I don't know what it is. The day I met this thick Filipina in the province, bro, she climbed a tree to get a coconut for me, and I fell in love with her that day. This bitch was thick as hell. I've never seen a chick climb a tree in some flip flops in my life. I say, and you did all this just to get me a coconut from the tree because I said I wanted the coconut. Changed my life, man. That's what I realized, nigga. This shit is for real, for real. She climbed a tree to get a coconut for your boy, man. Some buko and some flip flops. I said, that's not safe. But guess what? It is what it is, man. I'm game for that. He said, would you want to make it on TLC's 90 Day Fiance? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Doc has been begging to be on the 90 Day Fiance. I love that show. I don't really care for that show. But I would be on the 90 Day Fiance cutting up. I will be representing y'all. I'm going to be on the 90 Day Fiance show one day. I believe I can make it, guys. I got a great relation. I got a great backstory, man. Foreigner studies in the Philippines, meets the love of his life. Man, I'm there, man. I just got to create some controversy. Once we get there, I'm all in, man, for sure. On a mission to meet that thickety thick chicks anywhere in the world, for sure. Robert, was good, bro? I'm gonna shout you out, man. Anytime I talk about Vegas, man, because that's a long, that's a long history for you, boy, out there in Vegas, man. Get into real estate ETFs, the S&P 500. Yeah, that's definitely I got into some REITs, some real estate investment trust. I got into REITs before. I don't think I'm in any real estate. Am I in REITs? Am I? Yo, Robert, is Main Street Capital a real estate REIT? Is that a REIT, Main Street Capital? I think that would be the only REIT that I actually have in my portfolio. Is Main Street Capital a REIT? I don't know. What's going on? I'm confusing myself. See, it's too late. But yeah, man, I don't believe in ETFs either, man. I'm sorry. I don't believe in ETFs, man. I believe in singular. The only ETF I actually do own is JP Morgan. The JP Morgan fuck. Stock ticker JEPI. That's what it is. Stock ticker JEPI. That's the only ETF I will ever own. And that motherfucker pays me every single month in dividends. I said, please sign me up. I will never invest in anything that doesn't pay me a monthly dividend income. I stopped investing in companies that pay me quarterly. I never invested in companies that pay me semi annually, and I never invested in companies that pay me annually. I realized in my life that I want to see that money every month. I don't want to wait every 3 months. No, bitch, I want my money now. I want my monies now. So I only invest in monthly dividend paying stocks. If it don't pay me monthly, don't even bring it to the table. Coca-Cola, you keep that shit. I don't want it. Right? AT&T, once upon a time, used to kill it. I don't want that shit. That shit crazy now. It's fucked up. Um, I loved AbbVie or AbbVie. That was my jam. ABB, ABBVIE, AbbVie. Yeah, I loved them for a while. I had to get rid of them too. So if it's not paying me monthly, man, I have no desire whatsoever at all. 23K in Bitcoin in 2008 is worth several million today. Not no to real estate, yes to Bitcoin. Touche. Like I said, man, the returns that we're gonna get on cryptocurrency is going to be crazy, which is why I am a firm believer in Cardano. If Cardano takes the fuck off, you know Doc's going to retire. Tell you right now. That's my retirement plan. I got other coins too, but I think Cardano's going to retire me. I tell people that all the time. They think I'm crazy. If a woman climbs a tree for me for a coconut, she got to get a ring. James, I told you, man, I fell in love that day. Baby girl climbed a tree for me to get a coconut for me out there in the province, bro. I think I fell in love that day. It's some flip flops, bro. Some fucking flip flops. I said, damn, girl. And that won't no little tree either, bro. She said, oh, you want the coconut? I said, yes, I do. She said, okay. I said, why don't you just tell the boy to go get it? No, she said, I got this. I said, okay, babe. Dude, I saw her climb a tree that day, man. I told you, man, I fall in love quick, man. I think I'm a hopeless romantic, yo. I just I just realized that a girl's buying me shit and feeding me and buying me food and stuff. I'm about to fall in love, right? Girl climbs a tree to grab your boy a coconut. I fall in love, man. Doc is truly a hopeless romantic. I'm starting to realize that. Big Roy, what's good with your family? Appreciate you coming through, man. Happy belated Indigenous Day. That is a great way to put it. I know I used to say it the other way. My boys used to say Happy Turkey Day. Nobody say Thanksgiving at all around me, and now I know why. I know history, bro. I just kind of get out the habit of saying all that shit too. He said, Doc, if you do the 90 Day Fiance, we can never be friends. He said, that show is for weirdos. I don't know, man. I'm gonna be a weirdo that's paid though. Hey, I kind of feel like I can make it work. Let's see how this works out. Give it a chance. Maybe I can change your perspective on the show. Let me go on there and let me show my ass real quick and let's see how it plays out. She could climb the tree for these nuts. You know what, Red? I can't deal with you, bro. Not today. Not today. I would love to be on that show too. Those TLC checks change lives. KD, don't play with me, boy. I'm gonna be making it rain in crypto dollars. I'll be like, look, baby, don't pay me in dollars, pay me in Bitcoin. I'm gonna find a way to finesse my way into some shit, man. Frank, currently, yes, your boy is stateside. He said I have a JPG I could sell you for 10K. What's that? Did I? What's a JPG? I'm sorry, I'm lost, man. I'm slow. Maybe I missed that one, but I'm telling you. I'm gonna make it on the 90 Day Fiance show, man. Bet your ass. Just give me time. That man said NFTs. I thought you said a JPEG. Oh, you said wait, that's an NFT. Now I get the joke. I'm sorry, bro. I was like a JPEG. Yo, them NFTs, man. I don't get that shit. I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole right now because I don't understand nothing about no damn NFTs. I have not devoted enough time to get into no damn NFT work. So you don't believe in VLO or VTI? Those are long time holds, Doc. Frank, no, no. Maybe my mindset because I'm young in the game and I got a little bit. I don't know, man. That's a hard one to say, but I don't really believe in ETFs, man. I got one. Nah, S&P 500 don't like it. VTI, VOO, they're awesome. They're great. I don't like them. I'm more of a growth investment stock type of guy. I got Apple, yeah. But that's the only one in my portfolio that I honestly think is something that you would hold regardless, win, lose, or indifferent. Apple is probably the only stock you'll hold just to hold. But nah, man, I don't think I'm the biggest believer in VOO or VTI. I should have it in my portfolio. I know I should. But man, no. Hell nah. I want growth stocks, man. I'm talking about Palantir. I'm talking about Astra. People got mad at me because I love Astra. Yeah, stock ticker ASTR. Yeah, is that it? Yeah. It's my space play. I think that's gonna go big. It's gonna go to the moon, right? So I got like Astra and Palantir, and there's one in my portfolio. I will never say its name until that shit starts to act right, but it's been acting up lately. So that's what I got. I don't know, man. I'm different. He said, did she pull out a machete and cut it for you? James Farmer, she climbed the tree with the machete in hand, bro. She didn't pull it out, bro. She had it on her. Get right. And yes, I know I need to get into some dividend plan. I don't have them. Okay. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't have those in my portfolio. A woman climbed a tree for me and said she'd get I told you, man, baby girl was climbing that tree through my whole life off, man. Through my whole life. Through my whole life off, bro. But I look, fell in love, man. She did that shit so quick too. Got up there real quick. Yeah. Just cut that bitch down. Actually cut down two or three of them. All I saw was that shit hit the ground. She even opened the damn thing for me. I said, yo, this is love, man. It's gotta be love. That was what I figured. That was exactly what I thought. I said, yo, this chick love your boy. For real, for real. You know what I mean? It's life, man. But yeah, I will be a weirdo with a bag, man. Shout out to the 90 Day Fiance, bro. Hey, if Doc makes it, I promise you, I'm gonna get all bougie and shit. Y'all gonna be like, Doc, you acting different. I said, nigga, that 90 Day Fiance check is crazy. I'm fucking with y'all, but who knows, man? Maybe one day they'll call your boy. I got a great story, man. I'll tell you. It might work. All right, ladies and gents, I think we've had enough fun tonight. I can't believe 20 of you sons of bitches are still here. But you know what? I love you. I love you guys sincerely. You don't even have to talk to me, man. Just you sitting in the background listening is all that I could ever ask for. I don't know why you listen to me. I swear to God, I don't. I talk random stuff. I have my fun. Maybe my energy, maybe the fact that somebody finds me attractive. Hey, ladies, how you doing? I don't know what it is why you choose to listen to me, but I thank you. And these are for my silent partners. That's what I'm gonna start calling y'all, the silent partners. The ones that sit in the background and don't say nothing, but y'all just be listening and supporting in the way that you do best, dropping your likes and just continuously rocking with me for no other reason other than maybe I'm just a guy that you think is entertaining or some shit like that. I thank you guys. So shout out to all my silent partners. You guys have now got a name. You are the silent partners of the Dr. Mike TV channel. All right. To all my brethren out here who sit there and listen to me talk and participate in the conversation and give me things to talk about, and we have fun over here. I thank you guys for showing up, and I thank you guys for showing out. Because without you, there is no me, right? Ain't that what they say? Without you, there is no me, and I appreciate y'all. Y'all gotta love the people who rock with you. All right. So from the bottom of my puso coat. From the bottom of my puso coat. From the bottom of my supposed to be from the bottom of my heart, but I know my English, my Taglish is horrible. But yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all be rocking out with Doc, man. I'm gonna send y'all shout outs, sending you love. My phone's about to die, so I think I need to go ahead and call it. Yeah, I'm out now, man. I'm done, brother. I'm good. Frank, appreciate you. I'm glad that you guys think I'm an all right guy. I appreciate that. And Red, you ain't never lie, man. We gotta support each other because if we don't support each other, who's gonna support us? It's Pusoko, Pusoko, not Puso Do. Pusoko, which means my heart. Puso, heart, ko, my. In a weird Tagalog, some shit. Yeah, my Pusoko. But you don't say my, because then that's saying my heart, my. That's why to say from the bottom of Pusoko, which means from the bottom of my heart or bottom of heart of mine, right? Quick little Tagalog lesson. That's pretty much how it comes out. When you say from the bottom of my heart, you say Pusoko. Pusoko means heart of mine or my heart, but backwards. It's weird, but that's how I learned to speak Filipino, barely. And I'm still horrible at it, but I still get women, so it doesn't matter to me. So, hey, with that being said, man, y'all know what it is, man. I appreciate the love, appreciate the support. Silent partners, fuck with y'all, love y'all. All the brothers who showed up, showed out. All the people who showed up in the chat, man, you guys are awesome. I'm gonna be on tomorrow night. I don't know what the topic will be, whatever the fuck comes to mind. Love you guys. If I cuss too much, tell me. I'll cut down and stop being a little bit explicit. All right, you guys are the best audience on God's green earth. You know this. Always positive energy. Anybody with that negative nonsense, like somebody tried to come through tonight, appreciate you guys taking care of that for me, so I ain't got to worry about it. All right. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it has been fun. It has been real, but it's time for the good doc to go and get to getting. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, good doc is officially out. At least nako pa alam, which means I am going. Now, as always, love you guys. Sincerely do. Makita. Babuhay. Peace.